Go.
It's the king of soul.
The king of holes.
Ooh,
James Brown.
that's right. King of something at least.
Grandfather.
That's right. Welcome to Butt Stuff, everybody, on this Memorial Day weekend. We're living in America, and my name is DJ. I'm your host here with my cohorts, also hosts Jim, Ed, and Jerry. How are we doing, everybody?
Hey there. Hi there. Ho there.
Hello. Doing well. Doing good.
Doing good. We're coming in with Living in America by James Brown, the karaoke version, of course, so we don't get sued. Everybody posthumously. Did you know that James Brown once got in a police chase where he ran from the cops for
trying to run over his wife or something, right?
Nice. I don't think he was trying to run over his wife, but
he was shot bullets into her car or something, right?
He was doing 80s? Cocaine, and no, this was in like either late 90s or early 2000s, where he did a bunch of cocaine and then got his tires shot out by the cops and cruised on rims for like 60 miles or something absurd.
Damn. Fuck yeah.
You guys see that?
That's a legend.
Did you see that James Brown movie? They had a movie about him. I think the dude that played Black Panther played James Brown.
Really?
It was pretty good.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's a good fit.
Chadwick Boseman, I want to say. Yeah.
You made that up.
If I had my applause sound effect, I'd play it right now. I don't have it up.
Dude, okay, did you see that? Did you ever see the interview where it's James Brown being interviewed by like Barbara Walters after he had like the cops sent to his house for a domestic dispute? He's all like coked up. And she's just like, hey, so didn't you like chase your wife with a gun or something? And he's like, nah. And she's just like, you went to jail. Are you out on bail? He's like, oh, nah, I'm out on love. It's like, are you out on love or out of love? And he's like, I feel good. And he's just going through like all like the fucking taglines for the songs. And she's like, these are very serious accusations. He's like, nah, I make love good.
He, so much energy. He's one of those guys where you could try and interview him, and then he just takes over and interviews you, and you're like, okay.
He's like, Papa's got a brand new bag.
I would love it if James Brown interviewed Macho Man Randy Savage. God bless both their souls.
Yeah.
Like, well, you see, James, the cream always rises to the top. Oh, yeah. And then fucking Hogan comes. He's like, oh, listen here, brother.
Those are great videos.
Mm-hmm. Well, happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Big thank you to all those, out there.
Veterans like Jerry.
Like me.
Like Jerry.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service there.
Jerry died for our sins on a base.
No problem.
Jerry, thanks for pulling that alarm.
Yeah. I missed it.
Thanks for passing with a C.
That's right.
American.
Check those marks.
Check the boxes.
Check the boxes. Get the credit.
That's right.
But anyway, a serious thank you to you, Jerry. And then later on, we're going to be celebrating Demi Memorial Day. So we're going to be going over our favorite Demi Moore movies. We also have to look forward to a craft root beer taste-off, where we're going to find out, is it really worth the extra money for the craft root beer?
We got some positive reviews about the ginger ale.
There was a lot of people got upset though. I should mention that
people were upset. We did. We made a major flaw. We should have had all the beverages last week be in cans. It was clear that
either
the
that
one
or
that
all
was,
cans, all glass, or all bottles. We got to level the playing field somehow.
Yeah.
So I have to say, if you haven't listened to that one yet, go back, listen to our ginger ale taste off. It was a very heralded bit in our history. And we're also, we do acknowledge that, it's our first time. We're still learning here. And good points were brought up by all. But I think that this one with the root beer taste off, there's going to be less of a variable with the packaging. Just because
they're all in cans.
No,
they're not all in cans.
They're all in
cans, but
they're not all in bottles.
They're all in glass.
One is in a can,
Okay.
but some are in bottles. Some are in bottles, some are in cans, which I think is fair.
But what was the plan? Not to tell us what they were packaged in, and then it's like triple blind?
No, the plan was that not all of them come in the same packaging. Some of them are craft root beer, so they don't all come in the same one. So it's a different playing field here. It's not all
Same,
of them,
same, but different.
This time the goal is going to be not to rank all of them that are on the same playing field. It's to see, are the craft ones really better than the one that has bite? Barks, everybody. You've had it. You love it.
We didn't get mug for some reason.
We did not get mug for some reason. I'm getting a lot of blowback from that for some reason.
Have you seen the memes recently?
I-
They're raging about
There's
that
mug memes out right now.
Oh, big
I've
time.
seen a couple of mug memes.
I send
What the fuck are you not gonna pick up mug? When's the last time you saw a Barks meme?
I send
I like
every
the
mug
way-
meme to DJ.
The producers on the show have been slacking for years. No, I'm just kidding.
That was the fastest turnaround 180 that I've ever seen in my life. Wait, there's mug memes? Yes, there's mug memes. What are you doing? You don't know about the mug memes?
So you guys are fans of Mug? You guys
All
like
right.
Mug?
When I was a young lad, maybe about 11, maybe 12, I don't think that there was any better way to spend a summer day sitting on my back porch,
Sipping a
Ripping
nice mug.
ripping some PSP, sipping a mug.
Yeah, I always like the mug dog. Always remind me of Pete from Goof Troop.
I do.
Oh,
I
that's
do
true.
like the Mug Dog. I like their
You're a
logo,
Mug dog.
but I'm a Barks guy.
Barks also has a bulldog though.
Really?
Mug has like it's like a mastiff.
So the reason why I picked Barks is because Jerry, you might have not been here on the pod yet, but I took a blind taste test between A&W, Mug, and
Oh, but
Barks.
did you get A&W?
I did not.
What the fuck are
I
we
forgot.
really doing out
I
here?
forgot about A&W.
You're talking about root beer. You're not bringing A&W into the chat.
Okay, we're gonna scrap what we're doing today. We're not doing
calm
it
down.
anymore.
No, we should still do it.
I'm taking this off the table, everyone.
I saw
Fuck it.
we have some interesting ones. We have some Virgils. We have some Zevia.
Who the fuck is Virgil?
I don't know. It's in a glass bottle.
All right, fucking Virgil's entered the chat. I guess.
But anyway,
Established 2010. No, sorry.
Virgil sounds like like you'd be like a monk in Robin Hood.
Virgil
Virgil.
Simpson.
Like a bad guy in a spy movie.
Yeah.
Virgil.
That's
Virgil.
enough out of you.
But first, how has everybody's weekend been? How we been spending it?
Okay.
Good. Friday was nice.
Friday there was a team building. A good time was had by all.
Good time was.
We had a podcast meetup
That's
out
right.
at a local establishment, Juniors in
We
Troy.
did.
All right. Saturday, what the fuck did I do yesterday? I went to barbecue at historic Eric and Helen's house.
Oh
Nice.
wow.
How was
fun.
that? That was
That was
nice.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Won a beer pong game for $10.
Historic
Nice.
beer pong game.
Wow.
It was
Historic.
it was
beer pong.
historic. It went
Oh,
into
wow.
it went into overtime. There's a rebuttal.
Ooh.
I nailed the rebuttal shot. We stacked them up, and then my teammate there and compadre, fucking Eric, nailed the final one, and we crushed
Did you guys kiss?
Hayden and John. We kissed a little bit. It was extremely gay, not hetero at all. No, I'm just kidding. But no. It was really funny because like as he nailed the victory shot, like we slapped five, and Helen like didn't know that there was money on the game, so Helen tried to take like a Polaroid photo of it, and a flash went off, and like John Babby and this other friend of ours, Hayden, like lost, and they were just pissed, and this flash just goes off, like got posterized, or just like slapping five.
That's
But the
awesome.
Polaroid
great.
was it was the first shot of a Polaroid, which is always a phony shot.
Fantastic.
I was gonna
Oh,
say we got to get that blown up
But-
and then postered and then put that in the background for the
But,
the
like,
pod.
It's so funny because it doesn't matter that the Polaroid is there. Like in my mind, the flash going off as Eric and I slap five is already like that's
Yeah.
enough of like that's a mental Polaroid, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then just like the devastation on John Babby's face.
So the first shot of a Polaroid camera is phony?
Well, because they have
They gotta, like,
one
warm it
fake
up.
shot
He's
in
a
the beginning
phony.
to protect the film of the other shots.
Oh,
So like,
news to me.
Oh.
yeah, do you
Wow.
never use the camera? So it's like,
No, it's all like, phone cameras.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's why I said that.
Well, I'm
Those
letting
are
the public
phones.
know. I'm just like you.
Exactly. Jerry's the one that you can relate.
I'm
to
your
on the
everyman.
podcast.
Jerry's mom
don't-
took every
doesn't do
picture until we got a cell phone.
Yeah, well, fucking all my photos,
Are
memories,
gay. No.
they're all destroyed.
Really?
Yeah, my sister at one time just went through all our scrapbooks or photo books or whatever the fuck, and just cut them up and was making like arts and crafts with all the photos. So, you know,
Did you hit her?
I mean, I was too
Did your
young
dad
to
hit
really
her?
care.
Did you keep the arts and crafts?
I don't know. Probably
So
not.
That kind of reminds me. So we had this. We had like all these old photos from like my dad and his family growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and it was this really weird thing where like we had all the photos. We spent all night one day. It was like all the family just like going through these old photos, went through them, and then they were all just like, "All right, I think we can burn all these." And we literally just burnt all the photo, like all their childhood photos, because they were like, "Yep, like we went through them once. That's that's it."
Damn.
Like they had like this old school projector for it. It was like such a trip. Like we just watched all the photos, and then they were like, "All right, let's go burn them." And I was like, "You guys are fucking psychopaths! Like I can't believe you're just gonna burn all these."
That's quite like a family ceremonial event. Like,
Well, yeah. If you're trying to destroy evidence of like a murder or something,
And dude, it's really weird.
that's crazy. Everyone's
Also-
just like, all right, let's burn it.
I was like, "Are we all gonna kill ourselves after? What the fuck is this?"
I'll say this. All right, I would get super annoyed anytime my mom or a family member would be like, "All right, get together for a photo."
Oh,
Cram
dude,
in
I
there."
can't stand that.
Cheese. And then like take the photo, and I would never see it. And then, then after that, like not shortly, I guess. My grandma passed away, and we had to like go find like somebody, for the love of God, find a good picture of Josie. You know what I mean? And we're like combing through the archives. And then you're like looking through all these photos for the first time, and it sucks that it takes somebody dying for like you to do that, but that's literally what it took. Went through, found like all these photos, and literally throwing me back to all the like the memories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of like specific moments. So like there's something where it's like I've taken a lot of digital photos, and for the life of me, I never look at the digital photos, but something that's like tangible, like if you get a disposable camera or like 35 mil, like anything where it's actual film and physical and you can hold it and it takes work to destroy it. Like you need to have like a slow sister or something like that, like just cutting them up. Like, no, I'm just
She is slow.
I mean like running. I don't mean like,
Yeah.
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 TJ, when's the last time that your fam went through the old photo albums?
I mean, it happens pretty regularly with me,
Oh, that
just
sucks. I'm
because
sorry.
my girlfriend will come over to my mom's house.
Oh.
She'll be like, "Let me show you all these pictures." Which, by the way, we found a gem of a photo that we'll have to post on the Instagram, which is of like 3 or 4 year old me with my posing with my foot up on a ladder and like spilling a paint can. Like, oops, I did that.
Nice.
Self-proclaimed gem.
Yeah.
I looked super hot as a 4-year-old in that one. No,
I'll let you guys decide when I post
became
it
a
on
man. No.
yeah, but anyway, that happens pretty regularly of going through all the family photos.
There's-
just like, hey, you didn't see this one yet. Here you go.
The fun thing is too, like there was a while like Jim and I were in Cub Scouts together, so every once in a while like Jim and I will guest star in each other's photo albums.
Yeah.
And there's like something where like, dude, and keep in mind, like Jim and I didn't talk until really we were like 14, 15 or something like that. You know, it was always like kind of, we would talk. but it
Oh,
was
that
like,
one picture of us
yeah.
at Scoons's.
It was just, oh yeah, no, that was a good one. That would, I would say that's like the catalyst. Like we had like a film class or something that year and became like quickly bonded. But like before that, like there was like Cub Scout photos of us on a truck that like either your mom or my mom found.
Yep.
And look at that little nerdy fuck. Like I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of old photos. Dude, they're perfect for just unlocking memories, but it needs to be a physical photo. I feel like.
Yeah. No, the one photo that we were talking about, there's like, it's like a picture of, it's like a Halloween picture, and then just in the background, you can just barely see me and Ed. We're both just cracking up, just like, I don't know. It's such a fun, and we're like, that's the start of the friendship. Like,
It was like one of us pushing the other, like, oh, buddy.
yeah, it's really funny.
That's a good one.
There's another great one that since my girlfriend will come over and my mom will bring out all the picture books and all like the scrapbooks and everything, and she always tells this story of when me and Jim were young and our moms took us to get like professional photos of like us being friends at like Macy's.
God, why do they do that?
And she was just like, I could have killed them. They were being so rambunctious. and they just wouldn't calm down. And I just have this stark memory of just me and Jim just laughing our balls off, just not cooperating, being like, "This is the greatest day of my life."
Well, dude,
We're not taking any of these pictures seriously at all.
we had like just walked by the they had like just put those machines in the mall where you could sit down and get a back massage, and so all we wanted to do was just get back massages. We were like 6 and 8.
What any like kid around the age of 10 wants to do, use the massage chairs.
Those are nice.
I
Fuck the
either
photo booth.
I was either in the massage chair or at the N64 trial thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
some reason, when they had that at Home Depot, you guys remember that when they had the video games at Home Depot, and you're like,
Honestly,
why do they have that?
do you know why? It's because they know that the kids will be occupied. They're not going to move anywhere. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to like, dude. As a
They'll
kid,
be
I would,
sucked in.
dude. If
Yeah.
I was in like a Sam's Club or like a Home Depot, I was peeing in between pallets and shit. You know what I mean? I was just causing ruckus. Or like if I was in a Walmart or like a Caldor, I'd be in the fucking damn the clothes rack things just popping out at my like sister and
Circular
family.
clothes racks.
I do remember doing that. Yeah. Hiding in the clothes.
Dude, you know what'd be cool? We should make a horror movie where some dude just hides
Hides in the clothes.
hides in the clothes rack
The
and just
clothes
kills
rack
people.
killer.
The clothes rack killer.
That's not a bad movie. And, you know, there's been worse.
That's
Way
true.
worse.
There has been
Yeah.
worse movies.
All the movies DJ watches are way worse.
Hey, Hellraiser is an American
DJ's like,
classic.
hey, you ever heard of Hellraiser 38? It's different now.
It
His
is.
nipples are.
You've
are
opened
supple.
the box again.
We have worlds to show you.
I got on the internet now. It's way worse.
Is that Captain Mayhem?
We shoot porns now.
That was the moment that Hellraiser passed for me. So for anyone listening who doesn't know, I'm a big Hellraiser fan. We had Halloween where we tried to watch every single Hellraiser movie.
You tried to watch.
No, I believe Jim was on board for that one.
I tried to watch literally anything besides all the Hellraisers.
And we got, I think, to the point where it was like 6 or 7, where it's the guy from the Captain Mayhem from the commercials where he's like, "I'm Mayhem," and the like 3/4 of the movie is like some shit happens, and then he just keeps waking up over and over again, and be like, "Oh, oh,"
I'm man.
and then it happens again, and
Yeah.
you're just like, "Okay, come on." Something's got to happen here. He can't just keep waking up.
That was one of the worst and best ones. And ironically, it was very weird.
That's the thing is, as they get worse, they just get better.
See, that's where you and I differ. I think that they're all terrible always.
That one really embraced like the Family Guy style of just like beating a joke over and over again. Where Captain Mayhem just kept waking up. We were like, of course. How could I not see it coming?
Exactly. And if there's anything you want from a Hellraiser movie, it's for them to copy the Family Guy style of jokes.
Of course.
Well, surely he's not in a dream now.
But yeah, that's
Terrible.
hey, it's up to you guys. Watch Hellraiser 1 through, I don't know, 11. How many are there?
Too many.
And let me know what you think about
Anything after
every
2
single
is
one
garbage.
of them. So the most recent one, they got it was a
Which
decent,
is the one with Demi Moore in it?
I believe that's Hellraiser 58, Back to School.
Striptease. Hellraiser 3, striptease.
No, yeah, but anyway, let me know what you think about Hellraiser. But in the meantime, we'll go over our favorite Demi Memorial Day movies.
Striptease is the only Demi Moore movie.
So I never saw Striptease. I
Never
never.
seen that either.
All right, get yourself a bottle of Jergens. Get yourself a box of Kleenex. Turn the lights down low. Light some candles, and then get a good late '80s fucking crank down going, dude. Because it is a fucking trip.
Nice. Nice.
How much do you see?
I think you definitely see tits.
Nice.
You might see bush, a little bit of bush. You don't see any
Really?
lips.
You see
Wow.
you see Bush and you see 80s Bush?
I think I recall bush, dude.
Wow. Hold on. Can I see
Was
Bush? Hold
there
on.
Bush in Striptease?
Absolutely, dude.
Striptease.
Listen, I state my reputation that you could see Demi Moore's pubes in that movie.
Demi
At
Moore.
least the
Bush.
trail, you know.
Dude, it was a landing strip, if I recall correctly.
Nice.
At least the trail.
Dude, all right, so
Damn, bro, she does look really good in that movie.
when I was a kid, all right, there was few things that you could partaken, if you will, to
Go to turn the safe search.
I
off.
guess test the functions of the old dong. All right. How I would do it is what I would do is I would get the every Sunday I would get the TV guide, right? Because it was the goddamn 90s. It was probably like 2001, 2002. I would get the TV guide. I would scan through. Channel 14 was HBO for me. I would scan through, and I'd be like, let's see where we get that BN, that R for BN, which is brief nudity, right? Which is a cable dream if you're about 10 or 11.
It really is.
And then you would go and you would hope to God that they were watching something more entertaining downstairs. But you'd go up into your parents' bedroom because they also get HBO. And you'd be like, I'm just going to watch some cartoons up here. And then, turn the lights down low. Demi Moore puts on a show for you.
Yeah. Why
Demi
is the
Moore's-
door locked?
You know what's interesting is that the tagline for the movie is some people get into trouble no matter what they wear, but
Demi
she's not
Moore-
wearing anything.
Oh,
That's a
That's how you get in the most trouble.
that means she just gets into trouble.
It's her
Like-
fault. It's her fault.
very logical. Very logical.
It doesn't matter.
A couple
the
bad
day.
guys are doing something to Demi Moore. It's because she has no clothes on.
So here's a question for you. Do you think it would hold up now?
Your penis.
Depends.
Yeah, to the movie.
How many women are weighing in on this? Because I don't think it's. Let's be honest. All right, there's no, I don't know.
No one's judging you. Judgment-free zone.
Judgment free zone. I think that women are like, oh, come on, when they watch it because they know that we're like, oh, she looks hot. Tits. You know what I mean? It's very.
I mean,
Beavis and
I'm going through the still
I think-
images of this movie, and I would not want to watch this. Probably.
It's not something you watch with your family. It's not something you'd probably, unless you're.
You're right. I watched this movie alone with a bottle of Jergens.
It's not something you watch with anyone else.
You just got to kind of find your Demi Moore's place here.
Exactly. When that came out, they showed it in
I came
theaters,
out.
but when it came out, they showed it in theaters, but they only sold one ticket for every showing because you're not allowed to watch with anyone else.
Yeah, it was just like Pee Wee Herman, that other guy from Ed Harkin from fucking
Yeah.
Anchorman, and all the other crankers.
Yeah.
No, but all right, Ghost, I'll say, is another follow-up one, but it's just like the whole time I'm like, come on, that's not real. Like he's not really there. Like how are you gonna get off if it's not? He's dead.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Did you ever see G.I. Jane?
I'm not into bald chicks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't,
I
uh,
like the short-haired look.
You
If chicks can pull it off, oh my god.
you like a limited time offer, huh?
You heard it here,
Yeah.
ladies.
Ladies, shave your head. Jerry's out there and he's on the prowl.
I feel like the only thing with like a shaved head chick is like some of them. Yeah, you're like, man, you're like, all right on.
Some
Yeah.
can pull
But
it off.
You know they want to peg you in the asshole.
Yes, Jerry's like that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I was
That-
with
and that's the problem.
I was with a pretty she had like a 2, and it was like my last week in Georgia.
You're like, you want to hit?
Well, I fucking
You nailed it.
you do
Did
your
you pull her
thing,
hair?
but yeah,
The 2-blade?
She had the short hair. she was into using other things.
Pegs,
No, not pegging. Like I mean,
dildos,
like a
Because
vibrator. I've
Yeah.
never used extra tools.
You're
Jerry's like, only
Wow,
tool we need is
wow.
my dong. sweetheart." And she's like, nah, how about this? And you're like, all right.
Yeah, she was cool. She had the short hair, and yeah, it was cool.
was
That's a good
was
story.
it bigger than yours?
Absolutely.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Exactly.
Oh my god!
All right. I know it's getting a little spicy here. All right. Listen, anything that's going to get me to the goal sooner, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? Like, I was hesitant at first because there was like some amount of pride to it, but anything that's like, all right,
No, dude. Yeah, you just
get that bean, Sorry. DJ, back to you.
So
Anyway.
how was your weekend, DJ?
My weekend-
This
well,
weekend?
Hold on.
So-
What's your favorite Demi Moore
Yeah.
film?
I was gonna bring it. So, have you guys ever seen Indecent Proposal?
Also sexy, right?
Yes.
They're like,
Well,
hey,
no,
This rich guy wants to bang Demi Moore. Is that cool?
That's pretty much so the premise of the movie is these two people are in love. I think it's Woody Harrelson and
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore, and then Robert Redford's just like, "Hey, I'll give you $1 million if you let me bang your chick." And she's just like, "How dare you? That's disgusting."
Sweetheart, wait, that's $1 million.
That's pretty much the whole thing. Is they're just like, yeah, no, but it's $1 million, so mate. And then they're just like, "No, that's disgusting. Might as well spend 2 weeks with him though." And then just like goes out, and then they like
we get a Robert Redford.
they basically like fall in love like her and the rich guy.
Oh,
And you're
I'd
just
be
like,
so
this
pissed.
movie is such horseshit.
Yeah, and then you realize all along he could have just banged her one night. It would have been terrible, and you'd have $1
$1
million.
million.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, if I'm Woody Harrelson, I'm fucking pissed. You're like, why didn't you take the deal? You're going on a date with him for 2 weeks.
Hold on.
And now you
now.
dump me.
Hey now. All right. Really, that money is Demi Moore's to decide if she wants to share with Woody Harrelson's anyway, because it's her body, her choice. Okay.
That's
True.
This is true.
But
So
Redford went to Harrelson with the offer. So it's like Harrelson is like the what is it?
cuck.
Liaison.
The cuck.
The pimp.
Yeah, he's pimping
He's
her
either
out.
a pimp or a cuck. I'm
Like
not sure.
technically, yeah, he'd be a pimp.
Well, I
The
believe
cuck is free.
It doesn't cost anything to be
I
a
actually
cuck.
think, I think the cuck pays. I think the cuck pays.
Yeah, the cuck probably pays.
Cuck's like, do you guys want some water or some snacks?
yeah,
I'll
like
order
he
them.
wants to be.
Cuck.
You think the cuck pays?
He probably
for the house, the bed?
He
The,
enjoys
Well,
Joy's
but I mean for the event.
depends.
100%.
It depends on what kind of cuck we're talking here.
Cucks like to be demoralized.
I don't
And
think everybody that's a cuck wants to be a cuck either. I think sometimes you're forced into that
I'm
square.
trying to think of the
Yeah.
term for that.
A fucking cuckold.
So yeah, like a cuck, they enjoy being demoralized by their lady getting banged in front of them.
That's
What?
you.
No, but
You seem into it. I don't know.
No, I
It's
just
yes anding.
I heard this somewhere.
He's seen a lot of documentaries.
Listen,
I know what cucks like.
Yeah.
But
this girl with the two blade, she came in, she wanted another tool, and that tool is another man that she brought in. No. Anyway.
No, I'm sorry, Jerry. What about cucks?
well, so that's what a cuck is. They enjoy being
Cuck.
talked down to and
Spit on.
as they're being banged by like another
Hey,
dude.
cuck, I'm gonna bang your girl right.
Be
in
like,
front of
oh, like you
Oh,
couldn't
no.
do this. I'm getting railed out.
you. And the cuck's like, yeah, don't mind me in the corner here enjoying
He's
everything.
just like, oh man, that's hot.
I think that's a hot wife. Jerry watches a lot of
Oh
cuck.
yeah, hot
cuck
What do you-
wife.
like, are there moments where like after that, like the dude is like fucking his wife and he's like fucking her and he's like, man,
I wish there was
great, but I wish there was another dude fucking her.
yeah, yeah, he's just like he puts it in and he's like, "Geez, I wish there wasn't a load in here." already."
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's a good
filthy.
point. Like, do they bang after that, or do they cross a path they can't return? Like, once you become a cuck, can you come back?
I think it's
You know,
different strokes for different folks.
I
Everybody's
think that's
different.
up to the couple, Jerry.
The cuckold.
To each their own.
if any cucks are listening, if you guys want to write in and
Cucks,
just
write
shed
in.
some light
Let us
on the
know.
subject.
They also, I
Mhm.
feel like cucks don't like to be called cucks. They don't like
What?
to admit that they're cucks. They're,
That's insulting.
they're like, I'm not a cuck.
Listen, that's our word.
They're just like, my wife has needs, and I understand that.
I have a small penis, and everybody else has a bigger one. All right, who am I?
I've learned to accept it.
She will leave me if I don't let her fuck other people. Sorry. All right.
That's okay.
Hey, so Ghost is an okay movie.
Yeah, Ghost is all right. Another
Ghost
one
is
on the
good.
list I saw was Mr. Brooks. You guys ever see Mr. Brooks?
Yeah,
No.
where Kevin
Is that-
Costner is a serial killer.
And that's where Dane Cook is like also like learning from the serial killer to be a serial killer, right?
Dane Cook attempts to be an actor.
They should not let
No,
Dane
just
Cook in movies.
Honestly, he
Oh,
wasn't bad in that.
Yeah, the movie was pretty good. It wasn't
But,
a bad movie.
I only knew Employee of the Month and Good Luck Chuck, and those were two where I was like, all right.
Was Good Luck Chuck with
One's
what's her
Jessica
name?
Alba,
Alba.
one's Jessica
Dane Cook,
Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That Dane Cook was
The
actor.
entire premise of both movies is Dane Cook wants to bang a hot chick.
Mm.
One of them is like Flo or something, and the other works at Sam's Club.
I do remember Jessica Alba
Yeah.
looking real good
With
with Dane Cook.
Good luck, Chuck.
Yeah.
In
My favorite Demi Moore movie.
in Mr. Brooks though, what is Demi Moore? I don't remember Demi Moore's role in it.
I don't remember her role. I would imagine she was probably because the whole thing of Mr. Brooks is he has
MILF
like a family, so I'd assume she was maybe the wife. I
Yeah,
don't know.
is
Was
she
she
the
the
wife of
hot
Kevin
wife?
Costner? And then is Dane Cook trying to fuck her? And then does Kevin Costner put the? I mean, the movie's great. The movie's good.
I didn't even
I
know
don't
Dane Cook
remember.
was in a third
Let's
movie,
see.
but I'll have to check it out.
So speaking of Demi Moore movies, one that you sent me, Jim, the other day
I did.
Was it a
was
porno?
A Few Good Men. You
Oh.
guys ever see
Oh.
A Few Good Men?
Yeah.
She plays like a paralegal or something in there, or a lawyer.
Yeah. So Jim sent me a hilarious video of people watching that, and they put
They have like a Snapchat filter on.
yeah,
it.
they have a Snapchat filter, so their faces. I mean, you can't see it, but it's just this goofy face of them just going, and then it just flashes to all the people. So you want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Dude, that is a good movie. That was
That
a movie-
honestly probably is the best Demi Moore movie.
Well, yeah, but I mean, is it
Snapchat
because of
filters
Demi
aside.
Moore? I feel like if you took Demi Moore out of that movie, it'd still be.
It's still. No, I'm not remembering that movie for Demi Moore.
Yeah. Do you know what's a good movie because of Demi Moore? Striptease. Do you know what's a good movie because of Demi Moore getting fucked by a ghost? Ghost. Do you know what's a good movie? Well, no, I didn't even remember Demi Moore was in it, but Charlie's Angels. That's still a hot movie,
She was in Charlie's Angels.
I guess.
Huh.
She was the villain, I think, in Charlie's Angels. She was the
Mhm.
badass bitch.
Because I know the Angels were fucking
Lucy Liu,
Lucy
Cameron
Liu.
Diaz, Drew
Yeah,
Barrymore.
Cameron Diaz.
Bill Murray was goddamn Bosley.
Charlie?
Bosley.
Yeah,
Come on,
Bosley.
dude. Get the fuck out of the chat. Charlie?
Hey, Charlie.
Hi, angels.
What a weird.
We're wet.
She played in Mr. Brooks' Detective Atwood, so she's probably the one trying to hunt him
Hold on.
down.
Her best
Oh,
role, though,
wow. Hot.
is whatever she's got going on with Bruce Willis. No. I'm just kidding. They're like
You mean Ashton?
in again, out again of love. Well, no. I like what Ashton's doing with Mila.
Oh, was Ashton married to her?
Yes.
Was that
Yeah,
the lady?
yeah.
That was the, like, they were like, she's like 60.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Everybody was pissed.
Yeah, good for Ashton for getting it together.
Hold
with
on.
Mila Kunis.
Hold on. Hold
Wait,
on. Hold on. Hold
No,
on.
I mean, they're both hot.
Same, but
Sure,
different.
they're both hot, but
Good for him on both counts.
good for Ashton.
Yeah. don't shame Demi.
Mila Kunis is just great.
All right. Yeah, I really love her work in Family Guy.
Oh my god! And
She's so good in that 70s show.
what's that movie?
I love her in that thing.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Ted?
She looked
Oh my God.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, she looks the same her entire life.
Well, in that one, she
You're a
looked
creep.
extra
No.
good.
She looked extra crazy.
Nah, I think we can all agree.
Did you guys
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Did you guys know
Quit
that when she
projecting.
was on that 70s show, she like wasn't really supposed to? She like snuck on. She was like under
No,
the
she's like
age.
15 years old or something like
Yeah,
that.
You know what? I give her a pass because at the time that I was enjoying that film, I was like 11. Show. So
Yeah.
like I was still like, damn, like you know what I mean. But
you don't give her a pass. You give yourself a pass.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah,
Excuse me, I gave her a pass for being too old and hitting on me. What's it called though? Like that's I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about now. Like you know what I mean? Being like, oh, watching that movie. Like when I was a kid. All right, let's say, like I was watching Employee of the Month or whatever. Right? Jessica Alba was what 24 or something in that 23. Now I'm a 30-year-old creep. And I'm like looking back, like, damn, 22-year-old was fucking hot in that movie. You know what I mean? But I haven't seen it in 20 years, so it's like, okay, you know?
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No.
Am I weird?
I don't think so.
Nah.
The memory's still there.
Yeah.
It's okay in the memory. All right.
Yeah, moving on. Moving on.
It's not like The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan or something. Come
Oh
on,
my
guys. Back
God.
off me.
So my question would be: you said since you haven't seen it in like 20 years, it's okay.
Yeah,
At-
no, it's not okay for other stuff. The
At-
Parent Trap is not okay. Is that what you're about to say?
No, I was gonna say at what point if you
The
were
Parent Trap, specifically The Parent Trap.
Stop talking about the Parent Trap.
DJ, get out of here.
I didn't
Sick fuck.
once bring up the Parent Trap, guys. Okay.
All right, what? Let's hear it, DJ. What do you got?
I was just gonna say, at what point do you start to feel creepy if you are watching
If
it
the-
30
if-
years?
The kid's under 18. That's easy. Like if Jerry's like, dude, Hermione and fucking Sorcerer's Stone, what a babe. Then we beat him up. You know what I
big
mean?
yikes.
Yeah.
But same token, when I was 11 watching that thing, Hermione was the same age. No, I'm just
Oh yeah, back then, you know,
All right, take it easy, Jerry.
we're all the same age.
I haven't seen the
That-
Sorcerer's
that-
Stone since 2000.
That's what that was cool with that series. You grew up with Harry Potter.
Yeah, every stage of your horniness, Hermione was that next stage.
That shit was so cool.
Yeah.
Every year, the new movie.
Better
come
not
out.
go back and watch it now, you fucking creep. All right. Sorry.
But anyway, what do we determine as a podcast is the best one? Striptease?
Striptease. Have you seen it?
I don't think I have.
Has anybody seen it besides me?
I have not
No.
seen any of her
All right,
work.
then you guys you're out of your element. No, what's the
We're
only Demi Moore movies you've seen?
G.I. Jane and Mr. Brooks and A Few Good Men.
Few Good Men,
yeah, a few
probably.
good men.
The best movie is A Few Good
Strokes.
Men, easily. I'm not saying Striptease is a better film. I'm just saying I enjoyed Striptease more
Yeah,
than A Few
You
Good Men.
can't you can't jerk off really to A Few Good Men.
I watched A Few Good Men in class. There was a lot of people around, and Demi Moore was wearing a lot of clothes.
Really hard to get the job done.
Kind of a real
I feel like Tom Cruise was more of an attractive force than no. You can't handle me without my no.
Help me help you.
Did you order the code red?
Did you order the code red?
Yes, I did. I was doing my job.
Have you seen that movie?
No.
A Few Good Men.
I don't think I have.
It's good.
That was where you can't handle the truth came.
That's
in.
the famous line.
That's
yeah,
that's the line.
famous line.
You can't handle the truth.
You want the
can't
truth.
handle the truth. Jack Nicholson.
The
whole
truth
movie
is,
was
we
like,
needed to
"Hey,
kill
why
that
don't
guy.
you
He was
lay
slow.
off?"
That's what they did. There was just like this slow guy in the middle. You probably dealt with this on base.
What's that?
Was there some kid that just didn't get it, and you all had to like force him into fucking line?
Yeah, there was a line where everyone was equally like dumb, but then you'd get like some people that were just like, "Yikes, you're just straight retarded."
Oh Jesus, Jerry! You can't say
Jerry
that.
saying the R word.
I'm sorry.
Did you
No,
did
it's
you
fine.
ever have to did you ever have to code red anybody?
Yeah, the slow kid. We loaded up a bunch of socks with soap and we beat him. No, what did you do? Like, if somebody wasn't getting it, how would you help them get it?
Oh,
Did you do
I was
co-runs?
I was the fucking training guy, so it was really on me to really just fucking be with this guy all the time and just constantly be all like, "All right, so what is a security alert?" And he'd be like, "Oh." And you're just like,
All right, Carlos Mencia, take it easy.
Yeah. I mean, his defense, the person, what is a security alert? Keanu Reeves from
Did
Point
you-
Break.
did-
What is a security alert?
Did anybody?
so bodacious?
I think that's a different film.
Point Break.
Wait, that was Point Break too?
Oh, he played a surfer, Johnny
Oh,
Utah.
yeah,
Went
yeah.
undercover.
How do you know so much about that?
Jerry loves that movie.
It's
He's
a
like,
good movie.
You want me to be undercover as a surfer?
What's the best
No
Keanu
one's
Reeves
gonna-
movie?
That's a good question. First Matrix?
First Matrix was pretty good.
I think
John Wick?
Have you ever seen?
I've never
fucking-
seen John Wick.
Great
What?
movie.
I've
You
never
should
seen
watch
any
it.
John Wick either.
they're
But
so good.
Speed was pretty good. I like the Will They Won't They with Sandra Bullock's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like the bullocks on there.
Dude, I still want them to get together.
Speed is a great movie.
Yeah, Keanu's got some hits.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
All right.
You guys ever see that movie?
Well, I thought
No.
okay. I thought it was like a
Speed.
knock joke.
Well, I don't remember that. That's the guy.
That's
who's
the guy
terrorist?
who rigs the bombs. Is every time he calls him, he's just like, "Why won't you get this bomb off this bus?"
This
Pop quiz, hot shot.
this glacier goes any slower than one inch in the air, we're all gonna die.
I mean, to be honest, Point Break really is a classic.
Yeah.
Point
Really
Break is
good movie.
Matrix is good.
Keanu, you ever see Keanu?
I don't like Keanu really. Well, I do, but I don't
that-
think Keanu Reeves is in it.
That's the
He plays
Key
the
and
cat.
Peele. The Key and Peele
Yeah.
spinoff of
Okay,
Yeah,
John
but
Keanu
Wick.
Reeves.
what does he do as the cat?
Nothing.
He's like,
Okay.
meow, bro.
Meow.
He just goes meow like 3 times.
Meow.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, I've seen
Hardball.
I've seen Bill and
Oh, yeah,
Ted's
Hardball.
Matrix.
Hardball's great.
Speed.
Cried my
Oh.
eyes out.
Hold on, I cried my eyes out.
G
I
baby.
love it when you call me Big Pop. Oh. You know the rest.
And then he
when-
pitches a perfect game, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Also, like
It's feeling it.
when G Baby dies, dude.
That really is that got me.
It's a gut punch. Yo, do you know that who the fuck was in that movie? Michael B. Jordan's one of the kids in Hardball. Yeah.
Michael
Wow.
Jordan.
Michael B.
Oh,
Jordan.
Michael
B. Jordan sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, no. That was
That's a
solid.
good question.
I'll tell you what, that
That's
was the
Keanu
longest I had a Keanu Reeves movies out from Blockbuster was Hardball.
Mhm.
I had like that movie for like 4 weeks. I'd just have all my boys come over like, yo, you gotta watch this. Be like, Keanu Reeves gambles a lot, turns it around, gets a little league team in the inner city. You ever see Freedom Riders? You like baseball? Let's fucking go. You know what I mean?
That
Keanu
movie
Reeves
made
is
me
hung on.
think, like, whenever they were betting, I was like, oh, I can never bet on sports. This is very bad.
Well, yeah, because he's not doing it through an app. He's doing it through some
yeah.
Italian dude
Yeah.
at a bar.
Yeah, if they had DraftKings, you'd be totally fine with
Yeah,
it.
nobody's breaking your hands and being like,
the
hey, cucumbers.
Draft King might come and do it.
The Draft King. He'll send his draft knights.
Draft nights.
The Draft Knights of the Round Table will come and break your hands.
We've come to collect what you owe.
Open the door. Open now.
Nobody withholds debts from the king. Not now, not never.
Introducing the Draft King.
DraftKings, you got to hit us up for some advertising. I mean, this is
Yeah, I
genius
mean,
that
for
was
us waiting
cool.
to happen.
That's genius.
The Draft King's ruined.
The Draft King.
Has spoken.
So anyway, you guys ready to taste some root beer?
Yeah, let's get some root beers cooking.
Let's
in
get
here.
some root beers
let's get it
going.
flowing.
Okay, so how this is going to work
We got
is,
no mug.
is we have decided that we're going
No
to...
way.
Hold
W.
on, wait. DJ has decided.
I've decided basically, through everybody
This
here.
DJ says this is a democracy, but
Yeah,
it's really a dictatorship.
I basically came up with this. this concept here. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, "Hey, is that craft root beer that you're getting from the store really that much better than the regular stuff?" We're gonna try 3 craft root beers and 1 Barks, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna rate all of them.
We should
On
have
1
gotten
to
the
10.
Stewart's root beer too.
We should have. I shouldn't have. I didn't think about that. I went to the.
you didn't even text us.
I went to the co-op and got
Fucking
the
co-op.
best craft root beers that I could find.
Did you pay by weight?
A Virgil's?
was
no, I
there
didn't.
was there a man in a fedora and a curly mustache that told you which ones to choose?
these root beers are delicious and chunk, dude.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves was at the counter.
Sorry,
You have 5 minutes to buy this root beer. It's gonna explode.
Bill.
So we're gonna taste them. Obviously, I'm gonna know what all of them are, but you guys are gonna give your 1 to 10 score, and all you're gonna do is say which one you think is the Barks.
That's it.
Can we also rate them?
Yeah. Why don't we rank?
Yeah,
them?
we're gonna rank them. Everyone's gonna give their
Okay.
rating, and
That's
then
the Barks.
you can tell.
Mm.
And then, so basically, you're gonna find out if you can tell the difference between regular Barks and a craft, and your rankings will also say which one is definitively the best root beer. Okay, I'll be right back.
I'm
right.
also gonna go urinate while DJ prepares the
I
beverage.
too have to urinate, but I'll
Yeah.
wait.
Wait. Hold on. Let's all pee together. No.
Yeah, wait, look, come on, guys.
No. I have an idea though.
We can all sit on each other's laps and pee down the street.
Ooh,
I was thinking more like we just all just like.
cross streams.
Yeah. No. What's it called though? I had this idea. Why don't we should do like a seltzer blind taste test. All the seltzers.
Let's
we get
do
like a
it.
6-pack of them all. And then like each person gets their own like flavor, like the berry, the mango, or the strawberry. Then we could do like a light or like domestic beer taste test, all blind. I do think that we should have an external person Like besides, because I feel like DJ's always trying to skew the results. He's like the least impartial person I could think of. You know,
Yeah, pretty bad.
Goddamn son of a bitch.
he's just so ratty. No,
Yeah, I'm down.
He's like, I want you all to like Barks. So here's everything else. Try that against my Barks.
There's so many different types of seltzers nowadays. You got White Claw,
Corona,
Corona, Bud Light,
Bud Light. You got Truly.
Truly.
There's wait, we said Corona already. I feel like everybody's got one.
There's
now.
Natty Lights. They have a seltzer.
I haven't tried the Natty stuff because anytime I hear Natty, I'm like, oh, is a homeless person drinking it?
Natty Daddies.
Like anytime a homeless person be out front of a thing, they'd be like, "Can you give me Natty Daddy Tall Boy?"
Can you give me some Natty Daddies? Come on, boy.
We got Club Cheddar.
We got some palate cleanser.
Can I join the Cheddar Club? Hang with the keyboard boys? Oh, just pull it out. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't realize that it was like set up that way.
Oh, there we go.
Made with real cheese, no corn syrup.
Real cheese, no corn syrup. Is that what it says? Wow, I didn't even know they would put corn syrup in it. So yeah. Oh, that's hot. DJ getting a little first action taste test. Ed getting a little bit of crumbs in your beard. I think that's on purpose though. Being that of a chipmunk. Chewing on the crackers. Currently in his beard. Growing in volume, growing in mass.
Beard?
Both the amount of substance, the amount of hair. I was actually asking DJ about it. So as your beard's getting longer, some of the people that we work with have some of the longest beards that I've ever been around. And how do you think that impacts their daily life?
I think it's stressful, but I think look, anything. All right, so you just cut your hair, right? How did that impact your life?
It made it much easier.
Right, but like at the same token, like you probably got some tail because you had the long hair, right?
I think I get more looks with the short hair.
Maybe, but there was also like there's a vibe that you put out, right? Like there's somebody who's just like, I want to fuck that long haired guy. You know what I mean? And there's somebody who's like, ooh, look at this handsome strapping lad with the buzz. You know?
It looks a little bit more mysterious. What DJ? Are we having a problem?
DJ couldn't figure out how to pour fucking root beer into a glass. Having a lot of trouble over there.
I gotta say, you guys might want to take a minute. Ed farted. It smells really bad in here.
Sheesh. The audience didn't do that.
I can't smell nothing.
I had a bunch of hors d'oeuvres last night.
Yeah, I can smell them.
Hors d'oeuvres.
There was a lot of pepperoni involved.
No pepperoni. Buff chicken dip.
Oh,
there were some meatballs. There was some guac.
Damn.
There was the fuck else was there? Shortcake cookies. There were
quite the assortment of snacks.
There might have been a
cookies.
gazpacho.
Gazpacho.
I don't know. Okay,
I love,
looks clear.
That's root beer?
This is the Zevia.
Wow.
Okay, so just I know this is craft. This is not Barks.
So to give you guys,
Wow, I wish this was colder.
Hey, yeah. So to be honest, I
Left them out.
no, I put them on the freezer to cool them off faster, and they all I left them when they're a tad too long, and they all froze. So now we'll be tasting room temperature root beers.
Yummy.
Wait, all of them are just hard?
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
This one's all right.
I screwed it all up.
It's a little warm.
Should put them in the fridge there, huh? Hot shot.
Yes.
We're over the hour.
No. Oh, it's fucking low.
But this is pretty good. It's
So-
very light. It tastes very light.
To give you guys an insight to what we're tasting here, like I said, of course, we're going to be tasting the original Barks root beer. We're going to be tasting a Zevia as recommended by our man Tony last week. We're going to also be tasting a Virgil's and a Maine root beer company. So
All warm. Do we have ice cubes? Maybe.
No. I'm gonna shoot you down right now.
Do we have some
I mean, at least they're
cold
all.
peas?
Okay, so what I have for ice cubes is I have one hunk of ice.
Let's split it.
You can't. It's a solid hunk. There's no way to break it.
All right. I'm gonna go into the back quick. I'm gonna take a look.
So you have a big hunk of ice?
It's one of those things where it's like a sphere of ice.
Oh, it's stuff that you put in like a martini.
Someone was just here last week or 2 weeks ago, and they asked me for ice, and I was like, "Yeah, listen, we have a block of ice," and I was like, "You," and they were like, "Well, just give me some of the ice," and I was like, "No, you get all of the ice, or you get none of the ice."
You got to get an ice chipper.
Yeah, I don't have. I tried to break it apart, and you're not gonna break that block, bro.
Is it big?
It's
Oh, I see it.
It's solid.
He's pulled out the biggest knife in your kitchen.
Yeah,
and
no,
is
dude,
now trying to hack away at it.
I tried it. It's not a great idea.
For those
And
at home,
your mate might just ruin the knife.
for those at home, the size of this box of ice is like the size of a Rubik's cube.
I would say it's bigger. Anyway, why don't we go around and give our? Are we gonna retaste that first one with the ice? If oh my god,
Oh, well, the ice will be good for the initial pour,
it's gonna lose. a
but
finger
as we
here.
pour more, the ice will start to melt, and then it'll just.
don't
Well,
recommend it.
Well,
Yeah.
if you just drink your whole sample at a time, then you'll drink all the dilution, in there.
I really don't mind the temperature.
I don't either. I even think that should be the way we should taste all of them because,
It's consistent.
it's consistent.
What's up, Ed?
Okay. Why don't you hang on, everybody? Why don't we,
Hey,
everybody take
There we
a Cuba Ice there and take one.
you either get all the ice or no
There we go.
ice.
I would
another little chunk there.
Okay, so
Okay, that's a big
do we
one.
want to re-pour the first one since we have ice now?
It doesn't matter for me. To be honest, I've tasted enough of this one to know where I sit on it.
Okay. Everybody else?
I agree with Jim.
Okay, so let's just do the rating on the first one here. Jim, what do you think the first one? First of all, do you think this is Barks?
No, I think no.
Okay, and what
Barks
is your
is
ranking
brown.
for them?
This one I don't really like. I have to put it at like a 3 or a 4.
Okay, so if you're gonna go with a solid answer,
If
3?
you have diabetes, I think
4?
this is a good choice.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we need a solid answer. I will go with a 3.
okay, Jerry.
I agree with Jim. Not the best root beer I've ever had. It was very light.
This is out of 5 or 10.
Out of
Just
10.
out of 10.
The color was clear. It's kind of turned me off of root beer. Root beer's not supposed to be clear. But it was all right. But I'll give it a 4.
Okay, a 4. You can go ahead and give it a 2. I wasn't a big fan of this one here. And Ed, what is your ranking on this root beer?
3.
3.5.
3.5. Okay, and on to the next round, everybody.
I
And
got an idea too.
Jerry and Ed, do you guys think that this is the Barks?
Negative.
Negative? Nose
What
all
kind of
around.
dumb question is that? Do you think I'm slow?
Just
think I've never
following
seen
the
Barks
rules of the
in a
game
cup?
here.
No, all right, hold on. So for the other ones, I think that the play is pour a little bit of the warm one inside, melt the other one down with the warm version of that. So the warm and the frozen one melt, and then if we can do that. All right, whatever.
I'll see
DJ.
what I can do. Okay.
Next time we'll put them in the fridge.
Got you good.
Sorry, he tried so hard. That's why what a good sport.
Jerry, do you want a little palate cleanser?
I've seen those crackers. Thank you.
I've seen you from across the table.
As we wait for DJ to prepare the drinks, I want to bring up this weekend brought a lot of hits to the living room. Streamable entertaining shows
Ooh.
such as Stranger Things season 4 on Netflix and Obi-Wan on Disney Plus. Both of them are bangers, certified bangers, brought to you by me. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna check out probably Stranger Things. I don't know about Obi-Wan. Well, I don't have Disney, so
Stranger Things, yeah. Me and my parents yesterday
DJ,
pretty much watched the
could
whole
you put
season.
your passcode in too for the Instagram? It went down. I could tell just by looking at it and the speed he came back, he did not try the warm and the cold thing that I suggested. It's okay. Well, this is flat and warm too.
It smells flat.
DJ, did you let the carbonation out of this?
I no. These are all bottles and cans.
I'm sorry. Did somebody say that it smells flat?
It smells flat.
How does something smell flat?
I don't know. I've never experienced something like that until now.
Never smelt a flat chick? No. Okay.
Okay, a bit creamy,
I'll give this one a 4.
a bit almost chocolately.
It tastes like a cream soda, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is a craft one. They missed the mark in my opinion. And
It's more watery.
I would rather have the clear bullshit with the Zevia in it than this thing, because then at least it's light. I'm not drinking a cake, you know? What's going on here? What are they trying to do?
Yeah, not big. on this
2.5.
Okay, 2.5 from
Not the
Ed.
Barks.
Jim.
one. I'm gonna say a 4 because I really don't like the sweetener in the whatever the first one was.
Okay, Jerry.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Didn't you give the last one a 3?
Okay.
Full.
Okay.
Foul.
I'm gonna give this one also a 2. I give the first one a 2. I'll give this one a 2. It's not as great. It's on the same platform.
Oh
as
my
the
god,
first
bro!
one.
Is Bart's just gonna fucking crush this one?
And
yeah.
does anybody think that one was the Barks?
No, just because I don't think that was.
Okay.
That had no
No
bite.
from Jim and Jerry. Ed.
Sucked.
I didn't
Okay,
no
on
bite.
to the next one.
No bite. No bite.
Let me get that. That's from their Ed.
You guys ever see the documentary called The Staircase?
That's the one. The only thing I know about that one is people think that the owl did it.
I'll have to rewatch it.
She had a bunch of owl defensive wounds.
Yes, she had a bunch of. Yes, people think that an owl came into the building and knocked her down the stairs.
You know what would be cool is what if the dude just set up the owl? What if the dude was like, I need a rare owl that will kill cunts
That's
to live in my house?
It's genius. But yeah. So you guys are familiar with the movie.
Yeah.
So fucking HBO released a dramatization of The Staircase.
Yeah. And because of that,
I'm
I'm
out.
out.
Really?
I'm out.
Yeah. You know why?
Because you already know.
Are there any owls in
Because
it?
I watched the documentary first. All right. You put the dramatization out first, then the documentary. All right. Don't give me the real story and then give me the fucking
Who's-
HBO version.
Who's playing the owl?
I think it's the owl from Hogwarts.
That's all I want to know.
Hedwig. But there are familiar faces in the dramatization.
Okay. In the dramatization, don't you have to pretty much.
Oh, now look at this, bro.
Look at this Barks.
Look at this root beer, bro.
Is this Barks?
He's not going to tell us. He'll ruin it.
That has some bite.
I can neither confirm or deny. Okay, everyone give it a nice swish around here. This one looks, not quite as light as the first, but lighter than the second.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a 6 or 6.5, maybe a 7, and that's the Barks.
Okay.
I don't think this is the Barks. But
Hold
it's-
on.
It's definitely the best of the 3.
Yeah.
If I taste the next one and I'm like, that's definitely Barks, I'm allowed to change, right?
You are allowed to change at the
All
end.
right. Still giving this a 6. I think it's the Barks or closest thing to Barks thus far.
Are we
Okay.
trying to guess if it is the Barks?
Yes. That is the guess.
And we can change our guess.
You can change your guess.
As of
yes.
right now, I believe this is the Barks. I give it
Okay.
a 6.
Jim. 3. And Ed, what was your score? Jim, you give this a 6.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Ed, you gave it a 6.5. Jerry?
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Fucking pussy.
And do you think it's the Barks?
I do not think it's the Barks.
Okay. And I'm going to give that one. That one is considerably better
all right,
than all the
it's
other
the
ones
Barks.
that
Just
we've
based on DJ's response,
tasted.
you Barks, fucking brown nosing fuck.
I'm going with an 8 on this one
You
myself.
Barks nosing. You Barks nosing.
DJ is just.
That's like Barks.
You're barking up the
The
wrong
Teflon
tree.
man. He is just
And-
rolling through it.
And on to the next one.
DJ's
On the last.
all bark, no bite here. Make sure I get mine back. I just put the ice cube back in it.
I have been keeping track.
DJ is.
That's a lie. I spit a cracker into it last time, and I didn't get the cracker back.
I drank cracker.
Another thing
What?
that came out recently.
Another one.
Are you guys familiar with the series Love, Death, and Robots?
Kind of.
No, my parents loved me.
Shit's a fucking banger on Netflix, and they came out with a new season. Every episode is super good.
Is Demi Moore in it?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I'd probably watch that.
Who's the Demi Moore in it?
Well, each episode is
Each episode has Demi Moore.
each episode is different. Cast, different characters, different writers and directors, but they all have like a similar theme, I guess. They have to do with like
They're
some
doing
sort
the
of.
4 rooms thing, where it's or
Did-
the.
Wait,
excuse
have
me,
you
what
have
is
you
it?
never seen any of them?
No, I've never seen anyone.
Have you ever seen the Animatrix?
No.
Okay, it's kind of like the Animatrix. Animatrix was like an old.
I 10 out of 10 recommend it. It's so good.
I feel like you do that for everything, though.
This one,
Yeah.
You hold on. Every month you have a 10 out of 10 recommend.
Oh, look at this one. This one's.
Well, the
fucking-
things I bring up, I believe, are bangers.
I believe that they are bangers.
Have
Recently,
you guys
there's-
ever seen Animaniacs?
Okay, this
Payback.
is actually the Barks. I immediately retracted. This is DJ chilled this one and no others.
Yeah, this is
This has the caffeine.
this is the best one, and I
This
give
is
it
a
10.
9. This is a 9.5.
Barks.
best one. Give it a 10.
Okay, so Jim, what do you give? You're giving this one a 10?
It's like
Yeah.
Coca-Cola Barks.
Okay, and do you
Or
think
excuse
this
me,
one
Barks.
is the Barks?
Yeah.
Everybody knows it's the Barks,
Okay,
DJ.
Ed.
Get out of here. It's
Ed,
9.5. You only refrigerated one of them. The
Barks.
taste just is ruined.
Barks has the bite, bro.
Barks has the bite. And every other one I
and
heated
do you-
up before I gave to you.
do you think this is the Barks?
Yes.
Okay, Jerry, what was your score?
I give it a 10.
10,
And it's Barks.
and it's Barks.
Do you work for Coca-Cola? How much are they paying you? Get the fuck out of here, dude. You give me 3 warm root beers, warm flat root
I'm
beers.
gonna give this one a 9.
All right. Oh yeah.
Uh,
No, humble 9.
So anyway, let me tabulate the scores, you guys.
Thank you.
going to-
Yeah, count them up. Guess what? The winner is Barks. The last one was Barks. The only cold one was Barks.
Okay, are you guys ready to have your
Yes,
minds
fuck
blown
me
right
up,
now?
fuck me
You
up.
ready to have your minds blown?
Yeah.
The fourth one was Barks. You're wrong. It was pretty clearly. It was the only one that came in a 2-liter bottle, so that was the only one that didn't
That was
freeze
cold.
solid.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Go figure.
So let me tally up the scores here. Tell you guys which
Hold
one.
on.
is-
Does anybody else want more Barks? Because
Yeah, I wouldn't hate some. I gotta say, so even regardless of temperature, the Barks, the carbonation, the taste, everything about it
the bite
was so much better than the other ones. They like you said, they try too hard, and I just need that straight caffeinated crack.
the carbonation does the job.
it's the caffeine making it pop like that. Also, it's cold.
That's the carbonation.
Also, it's cold.
The one that we drank was flat. It was like, dude, you fucking taste like a fucking. Cream soda, but- But it was gonna be flat regardless of the coldness.
Opened other bottles and was like, flat. He did it again. I'm gonna leave this out over here just because we're gonna want more. This is delicious.
Root beer is fucking fantastic.
God damn it! This laptop.
So
Tell me
are
here.
you guys
Oh my
all now
God.
gonna
I could
just
drink a gallon of that.
if someone shows up with a craft root beer, are we now just gonna rip him a new fucking asshole?
Yeah, I'll call him a douchebag. I'd be like, what are you doing with that?
Okay, so we
Bart
did,
says bite.
we did ginger ale. We did root beer now. I feel like the root beer one we'll have to revisit because DJ fucking only choked.
We're gonna have to
the one that he
revisit
liked.
all of these, really.
Yeah.
We will revisit both the.
I feel like we should get an impartial person to pour them too, so then that way you have.
Yeah,
four.
we got to get an intern. If anybody knows anybody that's looking to break into the podcast business,
We will not pay you, but you can have some root beer.
Yeah,
and
we don't get-
and experience.
Listen, when we get paid, we'll trickle back like fucking 10%.
you get experience.
Whoa.
You get Keebler Club crackers. Look at these on demand.
Yeah, you get paid in crackers. You're not getting no 10%. Yikes.
10% of nothing is still nothing.
As an intern,
once we get some.
yeah, that's true.
as an
Send us
intern,
money.
you're not allowed to drink any alcohol, but you will have to bring us alcohol.
DraftKings. You heard what we did earlier. Don't be shy. Hit us up.
Send us money.
Give us some interns.
The Draft King has spoken.
Amelia says, excuse me, let me finish this mouthful. That's not what you said. Amelia says, wait, you guys have not tried the Meadery root beer, and that is a good one. I promise. I hate root beer, and that is the only one I have.
Interesting.
DJ, what the fuck are you doing?
TJ,
That's
you are just letting us down.
So I gotta say, okay, so Barks with a commanding 9.6 was the clear winner.
I just got bit. You're gonna have to hold on 1 second. Ooh.
So here's another interesting thing if you're wondering. The Zevia clear 0-calorie root beer that like has artificial sweeteners and stuff like that got a 3.1, which beat the Virgil's root beer by 0.3, which had a 2.8.
That was the flat one.
Yeah, the Virgil's root beer was one I had high hopes for. That got beat by Zevia, which is the
We should try them all cold.
we should.
Maybe A&W and Mug thrown in there and get a real fucking thing going there.
Maybe.
I'm
And
sorry.
the main root beer company had a 6.8. That one was if I was going to go with a craft root beer, I mean that one's clearly much better than any of the other ones.
Well, fuck all your
What do you mean clear? The Barg's root beer was clearly the best.
Also, I think everybody's addicted to caffeine at this point, and Barks is going to be the only one that has caffeine. Every other root beer does not have caffeine.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's the bite in Barks is the caffeine.
That carbonation shit hits.
I mean,
Caffeine and carbonation are not the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
C words. All the C's are hitting.
I understand, but
Listen, do you-
when you take that sip and you feel the bubbles,
They do go hand in hand.
I
though.
love my carbonated coffee.
so basically, if you're listening, if you're going to bring a root beer to a party,
Better be fucking
and
Barks.
the only options you have are warm craft root beer or a cold Barks, you're gonna pick cold Barks every time.
You got to.
not
And,
just because it's warm or cold.
Dude, hold on. I'll tell you. Not only it's not like warm and cold. It's like the difference of 33 degrees versus like 80 degrees. Bubbles versus no bubbles. Caffeine versus no caffeine. Like it's always gonna come out and oh fuck. The Instagram's down again.
Instagram's down.
All right,
Okay,
we're
well,
coming up
everybody.
on time.
We're coming up on time here. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. We might hit you on the Instagram with some of our Memorial Day memes. Make sure you let us know what you think on the.
Wait, are they demi memorials?
I think we're going for the memorial. It's just your favorite
Orioles memes.
fave Oreo
Terrible.
memes.
So Demi Memorial memes. So they could just be
All
your
mine are
best
gonna be
memes for
striptease.
Memorial Day. Preferably throw some Demi Moore in there.
She's earned it.
I'm going
That's
right to
right.
Google to Demi Moore memes, and I found it. It's the alien guy saying Demi Moore.
We'll see you next week here on Butt Stuff.
We'll see you
Demi
next
Moore.
week, everybody. Hit us up on Instagram. Let us know what you think. Once you go to our Instagram, you can find our link tree there, find all of our stuff there. Post your favorite memorial memes with Demi Moore included.
Send them to us. We'll put them up.
We will.
Absolutely.
We will make them.
We'll see y'all next week when we're coming to America.
Coming in America.
Coming
to Demi
on
Moore and
America.
striptease.